Alrighty, here we go. This is video number 2, blog number 2, whatever you want to call it. Trying something a little different this time. The last video was enormous in size and took forever to upload. So this time I'm using the front-facing camera so that I can hopefully shoot a slightly better video and keep the file size down just a little bit more manageable size. This also lets me know how long I'm going because I can see the screen. It tells me how long the video is going. Pardon any background noise. I am in the parking lot of Walmart. I have a appointment to get my oil changed in a short while over at the nearby Firestone. This was the closest place where I figured I could do a reasonably quiet video. And I did want to get the video done because I did say last week that I wanted to do a video every week. And I didn't want to, right off the bat, be skipping weeks because, oh, something happened. Which is really important because goal setting is very important. But goal setting alone isn't important. Goal setting and meeting your goals is important. It's been said that setting priorities without following through is dreams. Setting priorities and following through are goals. And I firmly believe that. And so I'd like to talk a little bit about goals. I'm going to try and keep this one under the epically long 10+ minute length that I had last time. And pardon me, by the way, if it seems I'm not looking directly at the camera. It's because with the forward-facing camera, I can see myself talking, and I should have to look here just to focus at the camera. Slightly to the side of it, though, is the screen, and that's what I'm looking at as I'm recording. But again, like I said, all this is a work in progress. So it's back to goals. Goals are important. Goals are monumentally important on any self-improvement journey. And I had thought about doing the next one just on the basics of keto. I probably will do a video on the basics of keto, but I think that whether you're doing keto, mindfulness, whatever you're doing, there has to be a goal attached. So I figured goals is actually the more important thing to cover first. Again, these have to be goals that you can reach. If you make really pie in the sky goals, it doesn't work. If you make goals that are just well beyond your ability to accomplish, it doesn't work. So you have to focus on goals. And there are 3 things you want to do that I just mentioned, and I'll go ahead and knock them off one or the other. For one, they need to be specific. The goals need to be specific. If you make a goal to exercise, well, if I walk from here to the parking lot, in the parking lot to the inside the Walmart, I've exercised, I've walked. I wouldn't say that's an epically good goal, though. I would like to think that if you, barring an illness or an injury or some other medical reason, most people could walk from the parking lot into a Walmart. So as goals go, it's not a great one. So you need a specific goal. That's like, exercise is just too general. Like, I'm going to exercise for 15 minutes today, or better yet, I'm going to exercise for 15 minutes today lifting weights, or I'm going to go for a 15-minute jog or a half an hour walk. You want to be specific as to what you're trying to accomplish. I want to make more money. Well, if it's just more money, and I'm walking into the Walmart, I see a penny on the ground, I picked a penny up, hey, goal reached. Because I now have more money than I did because I have a whole penny. Even if I did that for the whole year, though, that would be 365 pennies, $3.65. Most things in Walmart would be out of my spending limit if that's all the money I had. So again, it's not a very good goal, and it's not specific. I wish to save enough money to buy a new laptop because my laptop needs replacing. That's specific because you're going to have a laptop in mind that you want to replace, but that laptop will have a specific cost. And now you have a goal that you can aim for, and you know how far you have to go. You know what you have to do to get there. The goal needs to be measurable. Again, I need $500 to buy my new laptop. That's measurable. If I make $400 or save $400, I've not reached my goal. If I sell stuff and I get $555, I've met my goal. I'm going to go out for a 15-minute jog. Well, 10 minutes into it, if I look at my watch and I've only been jogging for 10 minutes, I've not met my goal. When the watch says 15 minutes have passed, I have met my goal. So it needs to be measurable. You need a standard, and the goal not just needs to be measurable. The third thing I'll talk about real quick is it needs to be reasonable. Right now, I am much healthier, much better than I've been in a long time. But setting myself the goal this week of running a marathon is going to be just slightly out of my boathouse. It's not a reasonable goal for me. I will not make it to the end of the marathon. I probably won't make it to the first quarter of the marathon. I'm just not that used to running yet. I might be able to walk a good chunk of that distance, but even then, I don't know how long a marathon is, but I think they're 26K or something like that. But well before I get to that distance, I'm going to talk myself out even walking. It's not a reasonable goal. However, if I go too far on the other side, I'm not being reasonable either. I'm going to set a jogging goal of 2 minutes. Even I can jog 2 minutes, but it's not a challenge for me. There's no point in even making that goal at that point. Therefore, it's unreasonable, but because it's underachieving category. So you don't want to make them too hard. You don't want to make them too difficult. I want to go fly to visit my friends in Washington State. That's a good goal, but it's a bit vague still. So again, be specific. I want to do it on this time of year. I want to do it for Christmas. Okay, now I know I need to buy a plane ticket. How much is the plane ticket going to cost? Well, that depends on where I fly in a plane, or what kind of plane I fly in. If I go and get a charter plane, again, unreasonable goal. It's a little out of my boathouse to charter a private plane to take me to Washington State. First class is a little out of my boathouse still. I'm working on it, but it's still a little out of my boathouse. So you need to make it reasonable. An economy fare, probably a week in advance of Christmas, because trying to fly right at the holiday is going to be more expensive. So again, you need to make your goals specific. They need to be measurable, and they need to be reasonable. And if you meet all those three criteria, you'll have much better success in reaching your goals. And that's the whole point of setting goals. Because again, a goal that you set but never reach is a dream. A goal that you set and reach was a goal. And then you move on to the next goal, and you make them systematically a little further out, and that's how we get better. That kind of wraps up the thought for this week. Again, your comments on how I'm doing on these videos, greatly appreciated. I don't know what I need to fix unless I get told what I need to fix. Hopefully this video will upload a little better, which means it'll get up tonight. It's a little bit shorter. If you think they need to be longer, let me know. If you think they need to be shorter still, let me know. But that kind of wraps it up, and I hope you have a great day.